And here we are, folks. It's the last game of the day, the grand final from Stormgrounds powered by Hitbox. Yet again, Bob against Alternate, who were leading 2-0. And well, now since it's 2-2, Alternate have lost their momentum, and Bob might try to seal the deal on Battlefield of Eternity. Let's see what they go for. Again, the Utu ban from Bob. Seems like that's the trick. They bunt Utu in 2 games. They won the both of them. And now it's going to be a Zagura ban on Alternate. They don't want to see the Zagura in Bob's hands, as ADRD played it exceptionally well. Now Alternate are going to go for Muradin as the first pick. For the guys asking in chat, Rexa is banned. There's no question there. Actually, it was a whisper. Fine. So Rexa is banned because it was released yesterday or this morning. I'm not entirely sure. And well, it's not fair to play him because someone might have, let's say, spammed him, and the other team might have not. So yeah. And Bob will go with Leoric once again. Let's see what what Bob's second pick will be. Then we'll see 2 more picks from Team Alternate and a ban afterwards as well. Let's see now what they will pick. I like this time pool option. You can just think about your options and what you can play, what the opponents will have, trying to make the strats. In the first 2 games, strat was absolutely ridiculously good for Alternate, but in the 4th game it was quite sloppy, as they couldn't really kill an opponent based on how much damage they had. They have a lot of sustained damage, so to say, through Nazeebu, but it wasn't enough. And that Tyrael, dude, that Tyrael was absolutely devastating. Like his heroic abilities were absolutely on point. And every time he used it, it was a kill because Kael'thas could commence on that, and they had enough damage with Kael'thas. And yet again, we see a Jaina for Bob. And let's see the answer from Alternate. And as I said, now it's Bob momentum, and it's Bob's time to shine. And Team Alternate, time to chill, take a chill pill, try to focus on the game, wash their faces to get back on track, get their gaming boots on, and show why they're in the final and why there is they are I forgot what I wanted to say, but well, let's say they want to win, obviously, so they have to step up their game. Still have 40 seconds to decide. This is the 5th map, so basically no one chose it. It's a decider one. This is the last game of this beautiful best out of 5 game, where Bob and Alternate got 2 maps each. It's going to be once again a Cursim in Alternate's team comp. And it's now time for Bob to ban. And if I were Alternate here, I would ban a healer. So I could surprise Bob or make Bob play Malfurion or Lily. Let's see if or what Alternate are going to ban. Meanwhile, Bob just banned Illidan. Alternate denied Tyrael from Bob. That's a good option as well. But maybe making Bob play Malfurion, I don't know. I think Tyrael was a good option there. Bob now have 2 more picks to get. They still have a lot of time to decide what they're gonna go for. Obviously, don't forget that the last 3 games we saw Uther banned. So that's maybe the clutch ban for Bob. Arthas once again in Bob hands this time. and Rhaegar as well. I think they might have had a good option of banning Rhaegar, but yet again, if you ban Rhaegar, you have Kael'thas in a bad position if he's using his heroic ability on him. So it's their choice, not mine, obviously. Now, Alternate have to get 2 intelligent picks to outplay Bob on Battlefield of Eternity. This is the final of, well, Stormgrounds powered by Hitbox. So let's see how the final game of the final of Stormgrounds is gonna go. Stormgrounds, sorry, is gonna go. As Alternate still have 10 seconds to decide what the last 2 picks are gonna be. 5 are still not deciding. I told you, it's maybe the tilt, maybe. I don't know. It's going to be an Uberak as a tank. And yet again, we see the Kerrigan that absolutely shine in the first game. Or actually in the second one. No, it was in the first one. Now, it's Bob time to shine. It's so scary to say Bob. Like, you refer to a team as Bob? Yeah, it's... I don't know. Anyway, let's see what they will get as their last pick. And it's going to be Abatur for Bob. I think ADRD played Abatur. Let's see if he will play it again. And let's see if Bob will gonna use the same strategy on Abatur as the last game. As he was cloning Jaina all the time. It's probably a good option. So let's get going. We'll be taking 2 minutes break while we will leave you with some good ass music, and we'll be back with the game. Hello, ladies and gents. This is the last game of the Stormgrounds powered by Hitbox. Let's see how the last game will commence yet again. This is the last and probably the most entertaining one, since it's the final game of the final. Let's present the lineups once again. We have Team Alternate on the left side of your screen, and the guys are going to play with Kerrigan and Uberak, Karazim, Kael'thas, and Muradin, and Bob, which is on your right-hand side of the screen, on the red side. They're going to play Lyric, Jaina, Arthas, Rhaegar, and Abatur. We saw yet again some early mid pause from both of the guys. I mean, not from both, from Zarmany, from Bob. Bob in the second game had some issues. They played with the substitute. So basically didn't play with their full lineup, so maybe they didn't have great comps. And now the guys are back since the third game. And since the Zarmany guy is back, managed to get 2 more rounds, 2 more matches, 2 more maps, however you want to call them. Anyway, we're back in the final game of the final, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Team Alternate against Bob. We see a 3-man from Bob on the bottom side of the map. We see Blumpy and Darkmock looking for a move on Zarmany or Bakery, which is quite safe there. And on the top lane we see Nurok with Lorik. Not really fighting. Let's see now how the game will go. As both teams are on interesting compositions. And Darkmoor goes for a stun. Here comes Blumpy. Oh, what a stun from Kael'thas! But Zarmany will surely live there. And that was a great initiation from Kerrigan right there with his Impending Blades and Primal Grasp. Wasn't really expecting that one. And obviously, Crosby went for Gravity Lapse in the last second. The Immortal shall spawn soon. This isn't a map of choice for any of the teams. This is the decider map, so no one chose it. On the top lane, Uruk is having trouble pushing that lane. Obviously, there's Lorik and ADRD pushing down. And now, this fight, oh, Lorik got a bit of damage here, and He might be getting caught from Blumpy with the stun. Here comes the combo from Kurgan, who is quite low, but it doesn't matter. Going fade with his life as well as Germany really soon, and is caught between 3 opponents. Arctus is down. As you know, Blumpy yet again with an ace stun. Here comes Crosby as well with another stun. Bakery is quite low, he's getting blocked by Crosby. Crosby is trying to kill him. It's not gonna be enough. Nurok is behind, quite low. He needs some protection. He's gonna go away with his barrow charge. And now Blumpy is gonna try and protect his immortal. And here comes the pause. This was 2 kills, 2 other kills, quite easily done by Alternate. And well, Bakery's graphics card. That's why he didn't heal that much that fight. He usually heals like a beast. And he'll be back shortly anyway. Probably he's back now. Still just 2 kills for me, no biggie. They're still in the game. And let's see how this game shall go. Alternate guys are trying to defend this one. Norik is taking some damage, but some healing from chain heal of Bakery. Their immortal is quite low. They're trying to engage on Lyric with some damage at least. Here comes some tons of damage, and the stun from Crosby yet again. They can't really dodge it, but Charism isn't the best damage dealer there. And now the Immortals will change positions, but I don't think Lyric will change his position. Or will he? The chain heal from Bakery yet again. He's out of mana, but he healed him quite nicely. Meanwhile, the top lane is quite pushed. Now Crosby tries to deal loads of damage. Well, he isn't dealing that much, but he's trying to the Immortal. But I think they have to defend. The Immortal is quite low. And now the stun from Nurak. Here comes some damage for Gerdum. And Turo Angel will escape quite easily. Now Dark Mark is stunning that Harmony guy, which is almost, is dead. Crosby now hasn't got mana for his stun. Turo Angel might die here. Oh, the miss combo from Dark Mark, but Lyric is dead. In the meantime, Jaina might get herself dead as well. Let's see, the stun coming from Blumpy. Nurak is gonna, well, zone there, and now they're trying to deal some damage on the enemy Immortal. Here comes Lyric yet again. They can't really defend this one, so they will definitely lose this one. Bob played it nicely, and they managed to get a lot of damage. But in the meantime, Abatur managed to get killed on the top side of the map. But, still no problem. And now let's see how Alternate are gonna try and stop the push of him Bob. It's 5 kills to 0, and well, doesn't really matter that much because there's a tempo of Team Bob that is completely pushing them out of the map. Now the Immortal is hitting the gates, hitting the towers. It will definitely get the fort unless Alternate will respawn this one, and obviously they are. Nurok as well coming to zone, and yeah, the fort is barely touched. ADRD is pushing the top lane, and it wasn't the greatest push. Obviously, it's the first Immortal, but now it's time for Charism and Team Alternate to push this one quite heavily. Let's see how this game will commence as Harmony and Snitch are going for the siege camp. They secure the siege camp on bottom lane, and let's see if and how this will commence. Anyway, here comes the stun. Lyric is stunned again. Chain CC on Lyric. Lyric might be dead. Yes, it does. What a beautiful chain CC from Team Alternate. They still got it. They still are gonna push this one. They're gonna take the gate and probably one more tower with those impalers, which are dealing. No, they're gonna take just the gate. And let's see what will happen. And another pause. No problem. We're still here. It's 6 kills for Alternate. And now a huge ping on Nurok. So still a little wait time. No problem. And usually those pauses are not so annoying. Maybe. I hope so. At the moment, Team Bob pushed more of the map than Alternate did. But, well, they had a huge advantage with that Immortal. Obviously, don't forget about that one, which gives you loads of, well, let's say, pushing power with a huge attack damage and health from the Immortal. But let's see how the game will look like when it will be unpaused. Well, the Rock has some ping issues, but take quite a while. Since last time it worked, I'm gonna call on the Romanian internet to help him up. Because last time when I said Romanian internet, boom, the ping was really good. On well, I didn't know what I heard. On the guy that had internet problems, I guess he was a Ukrainian guy. So let's pray for the internet comeback. On the top lane, there are still 3 impalers pushing those gates in the cannon tower. Probably they will take the gate down, unless Blumpy will start stunning and storm bolting and thunderclapping everything. Let's see now. Oh, they're ready, so we're back in the game. Now it's farming time. We're all waiting for those immortal fights. Let's say fights at the immortals. The impalers are being held by Abatur, who's doing a good job. ADRD is always doing a good job. And now on bottom lane, here comes Lorik trying to engage. A good route from Zarmany. Zarmany is dealing a lot of damage. Here comes Lorik in the front line, getting Kael'thas down, and Lorik tries to escape in the last second. Here comes the heal from Bakery as well to manage the first kill for Bob. The momentum is back. Bob is back on track. They got their first kill of the game, and now they have to start dealing damage on those immortals or to start defending their own. It's a 4 versus 4, and now that guy is rooted and stunned. Oh my god, Nuruddin, what a mistake! What a beautiful play from Zarmany, getting them their advantage to get damage on the Immortal. What an important game not to get caught in, and Zarmany got a bit caught there. He didn't have his Dwarf Toss up, so that wasn't such a misplay by him. But still, now it's a huge advantage for Bob to get this Immortal. Kerrigan is waiting on the top lane, same as Crosby. They aren't fighting for this Immortal. They were pushing both lanes, and now it's gonna be probably a fight as Blumpy is close. Blumpy is trying to stun. He's not gonna stun Lorik because he's going with his Wraith Walk. But here comes Kerrigan from the side. Lorik is done. Lorik, we shall go down. Here comes the level 10. Lorik throwing his ultimate, but he's down as Darkmount in the Kerrigan body, getting his ultimate up, getting a lot of AoE. Kerrigan is still alive. Kerrigan is starting Jaina. What a beautiful stun from Jaina, and is down. Jaina is down as well as Karazim, and Lorik is... Arthas is dealing a lot of damage to Crosby. Crosby is still in the fight, but Zarmany is gonna go down, but here comes Lorik back to save Zarmany, and this is gonna be the fight for Bob to get the Immortal. Beautiful fight, beautiful coordination. Lorik came back in time to save Zarmany's ass, as well as Bakery with his beautiful chain heals. Let's see now how they're gonna fight, as they have a huge advantage yet again on this Immortal with a huge shield on his head. ADRD and Snitch already got the Impalers to push the bottom lane, while the Immortal shall get on the top lane. And here comes the root. Zarmany yet again with a beautiful root. Nurov misses his stun. Now the Phoenix isn't in the best position, but the Immortal is taking some damage from it. Here comes the stun, dodged by every member from Alternate. And, well, Bob can't really go and fight in with the Immortal. Here comes the Water Elemental as well.
Now Anubarak is rooted by Zarmini. Darkmock is quite low. Darkmock is dead. Here comes the ball in the last second. And getting stunned from the Immortal. Kerrigan is down. It didn't matter. Another beautiful root from Arthas. Now they'll take the gate for sure. And no, they're not going to take the gate for sure. Sorry, I was too excited for that one. Where are they? Come on, just take the gate. But, well, they didn't take the gate. And let's see what they're going to do. They're going to go for the siege camp as well. They're going to take it quite easily. And now it's a pause for your ears and for my voice to just take a few seconds to see what will happen in the next few minutes. Their Angel, Snitch, and Baker are going to push the bottom lane. It's still just 10 minutes into the game, and it was 6-0 kills. And now, if you watch the scoreboard, it's 8 kills for Bob, only 7 for Alternate. Kerrigan is trying to deploy a stun, misses his Primal Grasp and Impaling Blades. Zarmini again trying to root someone, only working, and Impalers are still pushing the top side. So if they're waiting a bit, that gate shall go down, as well as this fort. The healing fontaine is down, as well as the fort. And now they send Muradin top lane to stun those Impalers, and well, they lost the fort, but they didn't lose the top lane gate. But they might lose. No, they might not lose Anubarak, as he will get his burrow charge away from there. The Immortals will spawn in 26 seconds. Let's see how this fight will commence. Zarmini, Snitch, and Baker are gonna take the Bruiser camp. And the push will happen on both sides. Let's see how this fight will start. Zero Angel dodging that stun. Zero Angel in the middle of the fight. He is stunned. He has his E up, and now a stasis onto Jaina. Jaina is in the middle of the fight. Here, Darkmock is really low, but here comes the palm, as well as Karazim. Karazim will die for sure in some time. Now Blumpy will definitely die. A beautiful dwarf toss, but I don't think he will escape. The Dark Coil finishes him off. Zamini is in the chase on Kerrigan, which has just died. And now Nurok is trying to escape, but Bakery is there to secure the hit on Nurok and to destroy his, let's say, destroy his mount, cancel it. Now Lyric is doing work on the Immortal. Nurok is still trying to escape, but Bakery is faster and is definitely deadlier in quite some time. Oh, let's say Avatar can kill him. Yeah, okay. So Avatar was deadlier. Now the Immortal will definitely get in Bob's side. Oh, wait a second, because Lori got caught there, and he's getting the heal that is needed from Bakery yet again. Hero Angel is quite low, and Bakery hasn't got so much heal at the moment. Now here comes the Water Elemental to get Blumpy in a bad spot. Zamini is trying to get his Howling Blast, not going to connect, but the Immortal is already super low. Here comes Anubarak to try and stun everyone, but the Immortal is already dead. Here comes the fight. Zarmini stuns. Zarmini is CC'd there. Zarmini is actually CC'd again, and here comes the beautiful ultimate from Bakery to save Zarmini. Here comes a lot of damage from Stitch, who manages to kill him. After Angel dealing damage as well. In a stasis, beautiful stasis from Stitch. Saves him, as well as Crosby, but now he's dead. Doesn't matter, Crosby is still in this fight. Zarmini will definitely finish him off with tons of damage coming from Abatur as well. Never mind, they're still fighting. Iloric hasn't got any mana, and Bakery is trying to heal his teammates up. Beautiful route on 2 people. The fight isn't over. Now Bakery is stunned up. Lyric is really trying to get the kill onto Darkmok. Darkmok, who is doing a lot of work, but he will finish he will finally get punished by the Bob side, and Blumpy with a beautiful Dwarf Toss and the Stormbolt in the same time in air. Now Zarmini and the crew with ADRD owning Arthas will get this fort. ADRD is doing his best with his clone to deal as much damage and be as annoying as possible. And then where he comes in the fight as well. Zarmini is going back. We still got an ADRD Zarmini like. And let's see what they can do. There are pings on the Nexus. There is just 1 fort remaining, so at the next Immortal, that fort will go down definitely, and certainly in a very short time. Now 2 members from Bob are taking the siege camp from top lane, which wasn't such a hard challenge for them, as well as Alternate taking the Bruiser camp in the bot lane. But there's Lorik, and he can deal a lot of damage to them with his skeletal swing. Now the lane will be counter pushed, as I said, quite easily by Lorik and well, Abatur. ADRD played it quite sick, to be honest, this game. At the moment, it's just wait time for the Immortals, and if Bob managed to get a good fight and the Immortal, they will win the game. It's all on, well, Alternate to try and do something. Here's a double stun coming from Anubarak, but there's nothing serious. ADRD cloned himself into Jaina, so they'll have some damage for the Immortal. They have to start as soon as possible. Lurk is still staying in the position where he can see them. And he gets good vision. Now Lurk is taking his life back with his Drain Hope. And he'll go back with his Ray Fort. Let's see how this fight will look like. As Abatur's clone is dead now. And the Alternate are looking strong. They're going for the push on the other Immortal. But look at the HP of the Alternate Immortal. It's going down quicker, even though they're 5, so to say. Even though Abatur is in the fight with them. Now here starts the fight with Lyric in the front line. Lyric has to escape this one. He has his Wraith Walk up, but he's stunned in the air. Stunned again. And here comes the power of the Phoenix just melting the positioning of Bob. But here comes the Lyric ultimate, dealing a lot of damage and a lot of life steal. He's getting the heals from Bakery. Bakery is in a good position to heal Atero Angel. He's doing a lot of work. He even Ancestral healed teammate of his, and Lyric now is going back. Murden is gonna die there, and Zarmini is pressuring Kerrigan quite heavily. Kerrigan will die soon as well. Now they're gonna get this one. They're gonna get the Immortal, and this is gonna be the game for sure for Bob. They have quite a big advantage now, as 2 members of Alternate are dead. The Immortal will spawn very soon for Team Bob, and they're leading by 2 levels. Bob, after a sloppy 0-2 start, are proving why they're in the final, why they beat it Team Liquid in 10 minutes, and why they beat it Virtus Pro with such a good team fighting skills, such good team fight skills. Sorry. Let's see now. Yet again, the Phoenix is deploying everyone from that area, but it's one less cooldown to worry about. Obviously, it's just 30 seconds cooldown now, but they have some free 30 seconds without the Phoenix. Let's see now how they will push. They're pressuring Zarmini. Zarmini, which isn't taking that much damage. Now Murden is getting low, and this is definitely the last fight. Look at Lyric dealing so much damage to Darkmok. Now ADRD is having a bad position. Here comes the palm onto Nuruk, and Zamani is trying to pressure. Blomby is really low. And here comes the ultimate, the avatar, but the guys from Artony got very good team fight. Lyric is dead, Harmony is getting pressured, but here comes the Immortal, who shall deal the damage that is needed. Now, here comes Kerrigan with ultimate. Harmony is getting loads and loads of pressure, and the beautiful ultimate from Bakery once again to save him. Look at Snitch. Snitch is destroying Kerrigan, and this is the final fight of the game, as Nuruk will respawn soon. And Nuruk is quite low. The Immortal is down. They fight for the finish. Snitch is getting low. Snitch isn't getting any heals. Bakery has his heal on cooldown. And Lyric is trying to do his best. Will he try and finish this one? This is Lyric against 4 people. Lyric has to deal with 3%, 21%. Will Lyric do it? Lyric is almost doing it. No! But the minions will finish. And this is the victory of Team Bob in the final of the Stormgrounds. Bob managed to get the victory after a 0-2 disaster in a beautiful momentum games, and obviously their team play was sensational this game. In a 20 minutes victory, Bob acquire a beautiful 0-2 comeback onto the last map that was absolutely dominated by them. So let's congratulate Team Bob for winning Stormgrounds powered by Hitbox. This was Ang. Sorry for, shouting sometimes. Thank you for, listening. And have a wonderful night.